What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Drip Guy Gaming back on another video. Today, Tuesday, the 20th of July. Man, did we wake up with a surprise. I mean, I woke up with a surprise. I didn't expect them to drop a article for the next 2K. And man, I read it and I'm like, like, I'm not excited, but I'm happy that no matter what, I was going to get the game. So regardless, I want to be happy. But damn, I had a screenshot because PS5 does not have a internet web browser. I don't know why, but I know they're going to do it in the future, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I did do the screenshots, and I'll be reading it right here, but I will be putting screenshots in the video, the ones that I took on here, so you guys can read it as well. But let's get right into the news, because 2K dropped an article on Twitter and on Facebook. My cousin showed me, and I was like, damn, okay, shit. So I read it, and it's interesting. So let's go. There's benefits for both next gen and the current gen. So let's get into it. So I'm not going to just do, like, here's a screenshot right here. I'm just going to put it up at random times, so I don't have to keep saying it. So I'll just get right into news. I'm going to try not to make this a long video, but it might be a long video. But let's just get into it. So NBA2K tweeted out at 11 a.m. because I read the tweet at the time. Said 11 a.m. It says new features. Seasons expand to micro and the W. I'm guessing the W is the WNBA. That's what I'm guessing because I don't know what they're gonna call it. They just call it W, I believe. So seasons expand to micro and WNBA. So that's interesting right there. Okay, all new city, all new neighborhood. The city and micro become one. This is for next gen. So interesting to find out. I was like, really? Okay. Offense is more skilled based. Okay, nothing about defense right there, but all right. New My Team additions. I was like, okay, I fuck with it. More to share in August and September. 4 article here. Okay, so let's get right into the article because that's what I read, and this is what we're gonna start. So I read obviously the intro. It was talking about how the game's getting revealed, and it's like, the best-selling game, whatever. Anyways, the encore gameplay. Key on encore gameplay improvements are being implemented to give the player not only more control over how they score the ball, but how they counter those moves on the defensive end. That's more the beginning of more impactful gameplay changes will introduce along in the first NBA2K gameplay trailer coming in later August. I'm guessing that's going to be coming in mid-August in like 3 weeks. Breaking down, well, this is offense, my fault. Breaking down defenders is bringing down defenders off the dribble, my fault. Well, with new signature moves and combos, position, jump shooting, dunking in traffic, and pulling off alley-oops have all become more skill-based basketball IQ and stick skill play, even a bigger role in separating top offense players. Okay, so apparently there's gonna be probably like new moves to do and whatnot on offense. I'm guessing. This is my predictions and what I'm thinking. The defensive end. A completely revamped shot contest and blocking system highlight an arsenal of new defensive tools. My fuck, I can't even talk. At your disposal, playing suffocating defense on the perimeter and in the paint has never felt more rewarding at giving elite defenders the ability to truly change the outcome of the game. So I'm guessing if they're gonna go with the perimeter lock kind of, or like the archetype build system this year. I'm interested to find out how that's gonna work out. I want to know what perimeter locks are gonna be actually like pure lockdowns are gonna be actually like really like OP, because just by saying that it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really crazy. My fault. Seasons. So I'm like, seasons across fan favorite experience. Seasons allow players to extend and to enhance their hoop ambitions long after the game's launch. Free for all 2K22 game players in my team, my career, and the guessing WNBA, like I said before, for PS5 and Xbox Series X and X and next gen modes. It brings more content, more rewards, and more ways to play. And this year's seasons will introduce a all new way to level up in your My Player and earning exciting My Player prizes in the city for obviously next gen and in the neighborhood for current gen, including Nintendo Switch and PC. More details will be revealed expanding seasons in later August. So I'm guessing what I asked because I'm like, what is that thing that was in 2K22? And fuck, I forgot about it again. I really forgot about it again. I think he said it was like NBA Central, whatever it's called. I don't know, something like that, where you play like actual real NBA games, but in my career, and you get like more like My Player points, VC, and badges. That's basically what it's probably talking about, but obviously it's called seasons now. So we're going to the My Team aspect now. This is just a brief preview of what we're gonna expect for the next 5-6 weeks before we get this game. My team. So my team my team from NBA2K evolves as the alternate experience for building a complete building and competing. My fault, I can't even talk today. With your own dream team on day one. I mean, obviously that's just a no-brainer because that's what every My Team game mode is, and every 2K is building your dream team from day one. But that's not all. My team will continue to expand as each season drops. So they'll bring back seasons, which is a W because everything's free. Then obviously the VC. My team draft. Once I saw that heading, I'm like, bro, it's crazy because my cousin was talking about like they should add a My Team draft because Madden does the same thing where you draft like 3 players or like a certain amount of players and you play just for fun. But this, as what I'm gonna talk about right now, making its long-term requested return in my. I mean, yeah, it was back in 2K15, I believe, or 2K16 that they had a draft, but it wasn't really that good. Plus, it was offline. I believe it was offline. I don't think it was online. Anyways, making this long way to return to My Team 22 into 2K22 My Team. Draft has you selecting a complete lineup for a consistently updated pool of players. Okay. Compete with your new lineup in online multiplayer games to earn rewards and for your My Team collection. So that's a W. That's a huge W. I'm curious if this draft will make us play against our friends, because if that's the case, that'll be lit. That will be lit. That's what they should do, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. All right, this is where we get into the juicy stuff. This is where we get into the stuff that's gonna be most popular in 2K22. The city and the new city and new neighborhood for both current gen and next gen. So they're gonna begin with the city first. The biggest online basketball community gets 2 very different makeovers in NBA2K22 next gen. I'm just gonna say next gen. I'm not gonna say PS5 and Xbox because that's just gonna be annoying. Next gen. Players will step up and hoop in an all new version of the city. Current gen with Switch and PC. Players will compete while setting sail for the high seas. Take your best My Player builds and express yourself through both your game and your style in each unique online experience. First of all, they didn't really talk about the new city. They just talked about how it's just gonna be a whole new version of Hoop. The one that caught my eye is the neighborhood for current gen. Players will compete while setting sail for high seas. So I'm guessing like, all right. So I'm guessing it's either gonna be on an island, like a tropical island, or they're gonna do like they're gonna bring back like the 2015 2K15 Old Town Flyers like raft where it was like in the middle of like the water on like a island thing. I was like they're gonna do one of those, but I kept reading and just listen to what I'm gonna say. This is more in depth on the city for next gen, the living breathing city. I'm like, okay. I'm like as soon as that happened, I'm like it's got to be like something like Chicago or LA type of stuff because this is what like the living breathing city. Anyways, step into an all new city with teaming, not teaming as in TEAM, TEEM. So I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like it's like 2K just brings like throughout this article, this short article, you're gonna recognize that there's gonna be so many words in there's gonna be certain words in here that's gonna be like, bro, use just high school words, don't use college words. Teaming, I don't know what the fuck does teaming mean. I really don't know what that means. But stepping into an all new teaming with life, activity and interactivity. NPCs, obviously those are back in the city. Non-playable characters. Populate the fresh city layout while my players from all around the world compete in the highest level of the playground basketball. I don't know why they bring playground, but okay. All new city quest system in 2K22 engages in my player with creative content while offering new ways to level up and earn rewards in this re-envisioning, that's how you pronounce it, of the PS5, Xbox Series X basketball communities. An all new quest system. So I'm guessing they're just changing up the quest system for next gen. Because they were if you played the next gen 2K21, they had those quests. I never did them because they were Ash rewards. Like I think it was like a shirt or a hat, and it was like a ball. Useless stuff. I did not care at all. I really did not. Matchmaking options in the city. Wait, did I? Hold on. Okay, yeah. Matchmaking options in the city. The city opens a new, quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. My players can enter a select matchmaking buildings to be placed into immediate competition. Matchmaking sessions will be available for a number of game types and will contribute to all my player progress. I'm curious on what that means. So, we all know if you played Next Gen 2K, the rec, if you hopped into the rec, it was really just based off matchmaking. Why is it saying we enter buildings? I'm pretty sure that park's not going to be in a building. I believe it's going to be how it usually is outside. I'm guessing they're talking about the rec, pro-am, and if they had any other modes. Anyways, that's for like the matchmaking ability for the city. They need to go more in depth on that because I don't know what that exactly means, but they probably will. This is what caught my eye for current gen. Now, for current gen people, you guys can't be upset with this. It might be like not too exciting to sound, but I was like, it caught my eye. I'm like, okay, interesting. At least they're making current gen actually looking like a W. All aboard the 2K cruise. Right at that phrase right there, the title, I'm like, bro, their park's gonna be on a fucking cruise. Bro, that's crazy. On the PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC platforms, aka current gen, the NBA2K gamers will show out and compete in the all-new dedicated basketball community, a neighborhood built on a spacious decks of a sailing cruise ship. Explore and hoop on nautical, I think is how you pronounce it, luxury, and when the cruise docks in exotic locations. I think they meant to put locations and not locates. Oh wait, exotic locates throughout the season. Okay, maybe they did. There's gonna be seasons in park, I guess, too, so that's gonna be interesting. I mean, there was back in 2K20, I believe, where they added like the Christmas, the fall, whatever, spring and summer were like the same thing anyway. Docks locates throughout the season. Make your way to a excursion encounter. My fault. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Excursion encounter to participate in shoreside events and taking place completely off the ship. So I'm guessing those events will be, you know, how they usually do it, like, you know, like Waikitaki. I don't know about Antioch. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Like, for event, like, you know, all those double XP and you know, all those events that go on yearly. That's what they're gonna do, which is kind of unique. I kind of like that. It's not gonna be bad. More news ahead. Features and new content await my players in both city and the neighborhood. Stay tuned for September to discover more. All right, and we move on to the last topic. Well, the last topic I'm not going to talk about, even though it's just the WNBA. They just said they expanded on it and whatnot. There's nothing new. They really didn't talk about it. They had like one paragraph. They talked about like the last second WNBA and the my GM shit. It's stupid. It's whatever. Anyways, my career. This is what caught my eye too, because I'm like, I don't play my career, but one of my friends do, and he loves it. Like, I don't understand how he loves it, but he loves it. Anyways, my career. In NBA 2K22 for next gen, my player or my career and the new city become one in groundbreaking narrative experience for NBA 2K. I was like, okay, let me read on more. Embark on your personal journey to the pros, a sprawling my career life by exploring the city, seeing new and familiar faces, and hoping your way to the exciting new heights. Players on current gen Nintendo Switch and PC will play out on the new 2K22 narrative dedicated and traditional my career experience. I'm curious. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm curious if current gen. I mean, they're both gonna have different, obviously, stories. So I'm just like, I don't know. I never played the current gen my player storyline in 2K21, so I don't know how that's gonna be like. But I'm probably never gonna be playing 2K22 current gen. I might not, depends. Hidden talents for next gen. NBA2K22 dreams and ambitions in my career stretch beyond the hardwood floors. Okay. Players can now pursue side ventures to build your profile in creative and trendy spaces. Push up against the fashion world where the art of the promotion will drive your success into the mogul. Or get involved in a hip hop business where your music talents opens up an intriguing lane and industry. So we're gonna be we have, other than just hopping into a game in my career, we're gonna have, I'm guessing this, when it says push up against the fashion world, that's gonna be like having like, you to have more clothes, and it's gonna be, I don't know how, this is weird, bro. It's interesting. More clothes, more options in my career for like dress up in my career. Okay. So is it gonna be like more options in Micro than just cutscenes and playing the actual like thing? I'm guessing they want to make Micro like more like better and not boring, just to hop in a game and then that's it, and there's a little bit character and hop in a game again. They want to make it more better and more interesting, so you don't have to just keep repeating the same process over and over again. Anyways, no place like home for next gen. Moving up into professional. Wait, can I? Oh, this is the last thing. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to read that as much as I can. Moving up into move a place. Like home. No place like home. Moving up in a professional world means expanding your home lifestyle, central to my career, narrative and progress. Your personal hub represents your place in the journey to the NBA. Your profile and ambitions level up so you and your home based on a city. That sounds like you're gonna have your own home. We're gonna have our own home in like basically like we're just gonna have our own place in the my career. Like get to have our own place in my career and whatnot. Sounds really interesting. I'm actually really interested. I'm actually really like this. Like, I want more information, but we have to wait. But that's pretty much it for 2K for this article. They're gonna release more, but they just want to come up with a banger article, and I don't blame them. Like I said, I would have screenshotted the WNBA in my league in my GM, but it's obviously all they really talked about for WNBA was they're just expanding it more on. Nothing interesting. I don't even think anyone's gonna be playing that. Maybe just to try it out. I heard people tried it out and it was really not that interesting. But nothing. No offense to like the woman base on the game, but it's just like they didn't do anything. So, hey, no. Anyways, one more excited about is not just not the micro. I don't really care about the micro part. I am gonna be playing it though, because it sounds really interesting. I want to know about it, but like, I'm actually interested in like, it's just like, it seems so exciting. Like I'm actually like happy for it. It sounds weird because the last 2K when we got article and we was like when first 2K21 article got released and it was talking about like a whole new city and whatnot. Like I know everyone was like, bro, what? We have a whole city, bro. We have affiliations back. No way. And then it was a bust. Literally, like the game just turned out to be like not that good first month. So we all could be hyping ourselves up, and then it could be a bust. But regardless, I'm gonna get it, play it. So I'm gonna play it regardless. So regardless if it's a bust or not, I'm still playing it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment what you guys think on the new article, on so far what 2K has to offer for my team, my career, my player, my city, whatever. If you want to encourage him, if you like the cruise, if you guys would play that, if you guys are interested, I want to know your expectations in the comments. I don't know what other news we're going to get from now till Thursday, but let's just say this. I'm on top of that shit. Regardless how late I get my video up, I'm on top of that shit. So I'm gonna upload today, the day of, so you guys know the whole gif. And yeah, it's been your boy Drip God Gaming. Stay tuned for Thursday. Hopefully we'll get news either tomorrow or on Thursday. If not, I'm gonna try to do something for Thursday. Actually, I do have my wish list video that I made about a week or two ago that I have not posted yet. It's a long video, but it just breaks down what I want to see in the next 2K for my team and for my career, my park, whatever. So, but it's me, your boy, Drip God Gaming. And if there's no news for that comes out that's interesting, or like if there's no leaks or anything, or no news for 2K by Thursday, I will be uploading my wish list video on Thursday. But stay tuned for Thursday, regardless. And it's been your boy, Drip God Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.